The legal battle between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie over Chateau Miraval continues to divulge details of the warring couple's personal lives. Welcome to StatsIn. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more videos. In the latest filing in the winery war, a former guard for the couple alleges in a declaration that Jolie was overheard by security staffers telling the couple's kids to avoid Pitt during custody visits with their dad. Tony Webb, a veteran of the UK's Royal Marines and British Army Special Air Service who later went into private security, says in court documents filed on Thursday by Pitt's lawyers that, between 2000 and 2020, I provided varying degrees of personal security for Angelina Jolie and her family, and I currently provide services for Brad Pitt. Webb alleges that his job when he worked for the couple included running security for Jolie and the family whenever they left the United States, as well as getting people to sign NDAs for Jolie, including hotel staffers. After Pitt and Jolie split in 2016, Webb's firm, SRS Global, continued to provide security for the Maleficent star and her children. The stars were in a nearly 5-year legal battle for custody of their 6 kids. Webb recalls that after Pitt and Jolie broke up, his business relationship with Jolie went south when Webb was told by Jolie's assistant, Michael Vieira, that 2 independent contractors for his security firm might be testifying in the family court case. Webb says in the court docs that Jolie's assistant then asked me to stop these 2 individuals from testifying. I understood that Mr. Vieira was making this request on behalf of Ms. Jolie. Webb adds that, I explained to Mr. Vieira that I had no power to stop them because they were independent contractors and not employees of SRS Global. Mr. Vieira then told me that his call should serve as a reminder that those individuals had entered into non-disclosure agreements with Ms. Jolie and that I should remind them of that and tell them that if they testified in the family law case, Ms. Jolie would sue them. Webb further states in LA Superior Court papers filed by Pitt's lawyers, I communicated this message to the 2 individuals over the phone and they both told me that they planned to testify. One of the 2 individuals, Ross Foster, specified that he intended to testify regardless of the NDA, if he received a court subpoena. When Mr. Foster told me this, he also told me that if asked, he would testify about statements he overheard that Ms. Jolie made to the children, encouraging them to avoid spending time with Mr. Pitt during custody visits. He says that in the end, I understand that Mr. Foster and the other individual mentioned above were, in fact,